let student actively design, build, test, and be a problem solver. Now, what are the benefits of hands-on learning experience? First of all, active participation is there, critical thinking is there. The child will be able to think out of the box. Collaboration will be there. They will work in teams, and this is how they can collaborate with each other. Deeper understanding through experimentation will be there. This is what STEMs always suggest. Project-based learning, which we call PBL, use extended real-world projects to build STEM knowledge and teamwork. Project link classroom learning to practical situations. So it's whatever you are learning, you need to do the practical also of the same topic in order to have a better understanding, so that you can face the real world situation or challenges which is coming in your life. STEM related extracurricular activities, developing STEM related extracurricular activities, which you can see on my screen. The fourth point, offer clubs, right? Competitions and events that let students explore STEM in a fun. Fun is important for each one of us. Practical, we should be able to practically test it. Whatever we are reading, whatever we are writing, whatever we are hearing, are we actually following it in real life situation? And in engaging ways, we need to engage the child, the teacher, the educators. So there should be a practical approach. Real world application of STEM. Now, what are the various fields where we can actually apply STEM education? It's medicine and healthcare, environmental sustainability, engineering and architect, and technology and computing. So, STEM prepares students to apply their knowledge to solve real world problems. First is medicine and healthcare. The most important for each one of us, medicine and healthcare. STEM is the heart of medical innovation and public health solutions. Now, science studies diseases, virus, and human biology. Technology develops testing tools, right? Healthcare apps. We all have undergone the COVID-19 situation. We were not aware that we can online contact a doctor. And that was the time when actually I fiddled my mobile to find Apollo and Vedanta app, and I was able to talk to the doctors, right? And I think many of you might have done the same thing. Engineering, design ventilators and PPT kids. So that's the best example. Mathematicians, now what was their role? Model diseases spread and epidemic outcomes. So the calculation work. Now again, I would like to suggest the COVID-19 example, though we should not think of that situation. Scientists analyzed the virus, engineers built life-saving equipments, technologists created health apps, and mathematicians predicted the infection rates. Right. Now, next is environmental sustainability. STEM help address challenges of climate changes, resource management, and green innovation. Green innovation is used nowadays. You all have heard of that. Science understands ecosystem and plant biology. Now, the work of technology again use tools like soil sensor, which were not used earlier, and solar panels. We all are aware what are solar panels. Engineers build smart irrigation and waste management systems so that water is used in specific amount. It's not being wasted. And mathematics calculates water use and what will be its impact on the environment. Now, example, smart irrigation system, reduced wastewater, and support sustainable farming in the field of agriculture. Also, STEM plays a very, very important role, a very, very crucial role. Now, technology and computing. STEM drives innovation in digital technology. We all are in the digital era, in the digital world, transforming how we live and work. Now, science enables us to understand the sensor and human machine interaction. Technology, we are using AI, GPS, cloud computing, and robotics nowadays, right? AI, I believe everyone is using. Engineering builds system for automation and machine response. And mathematicians, they calculate algorithm, routes, and data pattern. Now we are all are driving cars, right? And the GPS is our best friend. It tells us where we are, where we have to go, how much time. So the calculation work. So sensor technology to navigate safely, to move safely. Now engineering and architect. STEM shapes the future of cities, buildings, and infrastructure. We can see smart cities. If like I was in Hyderabad and it was a really a smart city. Science assesses environmental impact and energy needs. Technology integrates smart sensor for traffic and lighting and waste management. Engineers designed eco-friendly structure and transport system so that it should be a green city, it should be a clean city, it should be an eco-friendly city. Now, mathematicians models cost-effective houses and sustainability. Example, smart city planning improves urban living standard using STEM integration. Moving ahead, now with everything, we face certain challenges like limited resources are there, hindrances are a part and parcel of our life, and we need to overcome the hindrance, the obstacles, the hardships which are falling in our way, and we will, of course, be able to overcome them. Now, despite its importance, STEM education faces several barriers, several hurdles that limits its impact and accessibility. Now, first of all, is limited resource and funding. Money is very, very important. It's important for each one of us, isn't it? So, limited resource and funding, lack of funding directly affects the quality of STEM education. Inadequate lab equipment are there, and teaching material without which we cannot proceed further. Limited access to computers, internets, and modern tools, which children are not getting. Even if they are getting, only a limited part of our country is able to avail that thing. Poor infrastructure, especially in the rural areas, we know that thing very well. Unequal funding across schools and regions. Some regions of our country, they are getting more funds, where the others, they are getting less funds. Outdated curriculum and lack of modern STEM concepts. So the STEM needs to be updated from time to time. Teachers training and support, very important. If we want that our country should progress, the educators should first be given that much of skills. STEM requires skill and confident educators, lack of specialized training program, right? Teachers struggle to integrate to real world application. They are not trained in that mannerism. Rapid tech changes, technology is changing, and if we are not updated, we will not be able to make pace with it. Insufficient professional development opportunities is also a big hurdle. Limited collaboration, we are not able to collaborate with the people of the other regions or the world. Mentoring is not there. Peer support is less. Few incentives. See, motivation is the key of success, which STEM educators hardly get. Students' engagement and motivation, the most important thing which I personally feel. STEM seems too difficult, and it is believed that it is only for the smart students, the best student, the cream lot. Teaching often lack real life relevance. They have no connection. Textbooks driven and passive learning method are still being used. Distraction from entertainment and screen time. Few inspirational role models or mentors in STEMs are there, and lack of hands-on fun practical experiences there. Now, diversity and inclusion. We, we are living in our country where there is diversity. We all know. Now, gender gap is there. Still, it is believed that it's only for the males, for the boys, that if they are taking or opting for STEM, they will access. So, again, a large gap is there. Barriers for low income. So, people feel that people who have more income or more number of earning, they will be able to get that education. Lack of resources for students with disabilities. If a student is disabled, then there is no opportunity for them. This is the concept of the common people. And underrepresentation of ethnic, linguistic, and cultural minorities. Again, lot of things are there that this particular region of our country will be able to excel because they are brainy. The other will be at a slower rate. Few opportunities in non-urban schools and regions. If it's a rural school, they are getting less number of opportunities. STEM education must address these challenges to be inclusive, engaging, and impactful for all learners. So these are the few things which we are facing till today. These are the challenges. Now, overcoming challenges. When challenges are there, yes, it's true, we need to overcome those challenges. Right. Overcoming STEM education challenges require collaboration. Collaboration means joining. Requires collaboration, creativity, mindset shift from all stakeholders, teachers, school industries, communities, and students. Now, what is collaboration and partnership? Teachers' collaboration. Uh, uh, Dear educators, meeting is showing that it will end in 10 minutes. In case it's getting disconnected, I request you all to join with the same ID, right? It's a request. Just a second. So teachers collaboration, co-plan interdisciplinary lessons, share resources and expertise. Whatever expertise you have, you need to share it. Conduct joint training programs. School industry partnership is a must. Invite professional and mentoring and guest talks. So we need to invite professional from other industries also, which creates an impact on the STEM educators and the STEM students. Industry sponsored labs. We need to collaborate with the industry for tools and for internships. Real world project and exposure. Parent and community involvement. Involvement of parent is must. Involve parent in STEM education. Build local support for lab resources and awareness. NGOs and STEM organizations can also provide an important role. Partnership with STEM organization for training, funding, and various other activities so that it should move without any hindrance or any hurdle. Now, global collaboration. See, virtual student exchange program, not only on national platform, but on international program is a must. Exposure to diverse culture adds on to our knowledge and it's update our STEM knowledge. Innovative teaching methods. So move beyond textbooks to hands-on experiential learning. Use digital tools, stimulations, and coding platform. Adopt interdisciplinary project-based learning, which I already told, PBL, project-based learning. Apply inquiry and problem-solving approach. The child should be curious to ask. Encourage gamification. Gamification is in use nowadays to make STEM fun and competitive. Promote peer learning and collaboration. Now, emerging technologies. Now, technology is in use. So, what are the emerging technologies, my dear friend? Use emerging technologies, AI, AR, and VR, and low-cost digital devices. Exchange teaching practices across schools. So, whatever we are learning in our school, we need to exchange it with the other people to make them updated also. Provide personalized learning pathways. So the learning pathway should be personalized, depend from person to person. Bring STEM to remote areas via online platforms. So not only the urban, but the rural children should also get the opportunity to get STEM education. Fostering growth mindset. Promote the belief that intelligence can grow. Yes, it's true, it can grow. Help students to overcome the biggest hindrances that we will fail. We will not try and we are thinking that we will fail. Boost motivation, build their moral through continuous encouragement. We need to encourage the individuals. Tech students to embrace persistence and there should be a problem solving approach, support inclusion and equity through culturally responsive teaching, inspire lifelong learning in students and teachers alike. Just as teachers are learning, students can also learn throughout the life. Together, we can make STEM education more inclusive, engaging, impactful for all the learners. So the time is showing that still we are left with 6 minutes. Let me see. Anyhow, we can join again. And I request you all once again that if we are getting disconnected, request you to join again, my dear educators, my dear participants. The importance of STEM education. STEM education is crucial for future. Now, why it is crucial? STEM education equips with skills These are the skills which we are learning, mindsets and knowledge needed to succeed in a rapidly evolving technology driven world. We all are using technology nowadays. Develops critical thinking. There is a difference between thinking and critical thinking. If time will permit, I will share with you. So we need to act smartly, think smartly, problem solving approach should be there, and more of creativity. Enhances digital literacy, communication. Our communication also enhances, and collaborative effort should be there, right? Prepare students for high demand careers. Or see, AI is in trend nowadays. Encourage innovation and drives global competitiveness. We are in a global world and we need to update ourselves, addressing challenges and building resilience. STEM is a powerful tool to overcome modern educational and societal challenges. It bridges the gap and promotes learning, tackle real world problem which we have already discussed, right? The problems which we are facing in our day to day life, support equity, access, and lifelong learning. It's a lifelong learning process connecting to future job markets. Now STEM education benefits future ready skills and bridges the talent gap is being curtailed, fosters innovation, adaptability. We are able to adapt according to the situation, and we have critical thinking. Prepare students for careers that do not even exist. It shows that even more opportunities are coming, and we need to update ourselves and our skill. Integrates technology and learning for life. It's a learning for life, empowering next generation. We are empowering ourselves and the next generation which is coming. STEM does more than tech facts. It empowers students to think independently, thinking out of the box, solving the real world problem, the real world issue which we actually face, design innovation and solution, become leaders and change makers for tomorrow. When we are learned, STEM education does just prepare students for job, it prepares us for life. Oh, it's 3 minutes, but I don't feel that I will be able to make out. To build future ready generation, we must act now. And how? Encourage educators to integrate STEM into their teaching practices, provides hands-on training and professional development through workshops and webinars, which are very, very must. Align STEM learning with existing curriculum goals. What I see, NEP also says to update it. Highlight interdisciplinary opportunities, offer resources and toolkits like science kits, digital tools, 3D printers. Recognize success through incentives and storytelling. If someone is successful, the story should be shared. Fosters growth mindset and inspire teachers to view STEM a gateway for a brighter future. Strength, support, and initiative. Ensure professional development is ongoing, practical, and inclusive. So it's an ongoing process. Set up STEM resource hubs for easy access so that we can update ourselves. Encourage student center program like STEM club should be there, where students can exchange their views. Robotics should be there, puzzles and quizzes should be there, which teachers, educators, and the student should be able to follow. Build partnership with industry, like the Agastya Foundation is there, and STEM experts should be called. Advocate for government policies that support STEM, like the curriculum enhancement should be there. Grants and scholarships should be given to the student in order to motivate them, and it should be an inclusion in the NEP, that is the National Education Policy. I believe it's 1 minute left. Inspire education, students to pursue STEM education, connecting learning to real world challenges. So whatever we are learning, we should be able to connect it with the real world challenges, my dear friends. Your feedback is very, very important. Request you not to leave. Organize talks by scientists, engineers. See, they create an impact like the actor and actress in our day-to-day life. So their views are very, very important. Make STEM fun, hands-on, interactive, show clear pathways in STEM fields, use technology to spark curiosity. Curiosity is must. Celebrate achievements of STEM pioneers. So that is very important. Encourage questions, exploration, and innovation. And moreover, create a school culture that values creativity, curiosity, and problem solving approach. STEM is not just about subjects, it's about building creators, thinkers, and problem solvers for tomorrow. So that's why STEM is very, very important. Now, I would like to extend my thank to you all. Feedback form I will be sharing in the link in order to generate certificates. Thanks to all of you for joining me today. Uh, your dedication to learn, grow, and inspire continue to shape young minds and build future citizens. Your passion, presence, and purpose will surely make a lasting impact on the learners. Now I'm sharing the feedback link. Just a second. I'm shared. Stop sharing.